Welcome to Short Sale Coach. I'm Nadia Kilburn, and today we are just going to define what a short sale is. Subscribe to my page, leave me a comment, let me know if you have a question. I do try to reply to everybody as soon as possible. So I hear a lot of terms thrown around all the time. I hear the term fire sale, the term quick sale, and I've realized from just talking to kind of newer agents over time that a lot of people think that a short sale just means you sell your home, but in a short amount of time because the homeowner might be facing foreclosure. So the purpose of this is to make sure we really understand what a short sale is and what it requires and how it's different from a traditional sale. So most people keep their homes over a long period of time, and over that long period of time, their home gains equity, right? So if you take out a mortgage and then you keep your home for like 25 years, your property value will go up. And as your property value is going up, the amount you owe on the mortgage is going down because each month you make a mortgage payment. That's how people end up with money in their home or equity in their home. And so if somebody in that situation goes to put their home on the market, they put their home on the market, they bring in a buyer, they accept an offer, and then they close their sale, and the mortgage gets paid off in full, and there's some money left over at the end for the homeowner to receive, and that's called equity, right? Included in an equity sale is the ability for the homeowner to also satisfy all of those closing costs like a title fee, escrow fee, excise tax, commission, things like that are required to sell a home. So people who have equity sell their home. You do not need permission, obviously, from your mortgage lender in order to sell your home for equity. If you can just sell your home and pay off your mortgage holder, you do that. That's a traditional sale, does not require lender permission. A short sale relates to a very specific situation where a homeowner is what's called underwater on their mortgage. And what that means is the value of their home, including those closing costs needed to close the sale of the home, has not risen above what they owe on the mortgage. So the other way to say that would mean what they owe on their mortgage exceeds the value of their home. So you could not in that situation just put it on the market, sell it, get some money, pay off your mortgage. They can't do that. In that situation, if they were to sell the home, the total amount of money they'd receive would be less than what's owed on the mortgage. So if that's the situation the homeowner is in, that's called an underwater property. And if they want to get out of the underwater property, they need to complete a short sale. So a short sale is a really specific term that relates to the sale of an underwater property. Generally, in order to get a short sale done, you can't just decide to do that, right? Because your mortgage lender is technically settling debt, meaning they're agreeing to let you sell your home for less than you agreed to pay back, the mortgage lender has to give permission for you to sell your home short. And so this page is all about how to go through that process. It is complicated, it's messy. The lenders make it truly as hard as possible. And so my goal here is to just make sure we get through that process. But the purpose of this video is to just make sure everyone understands that there are equity sales or traditional sales where the homeowners receive funds. And then there's a short sale where you get lender permission to sell your home. And the kind of end all be all of a short sale is that the homeowner does not receive any money from the sale of the homes. It's an ability to walk away from the home and not owe the remaining amount of deficiency debt, meaning you can get out of your home for fair market value, but there is no money that the homeowner walks away with. Slight nuance, there's times when homeowners can get what's called a relocation incentive, which is a small amount of money paid by the mortgage lender as part of the short sale, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about equity. And in a short sale, a homeowner who completes a short sale does not receive funds. They get $0, but they also get to settle their debt with the bank and walk away scot-free. So overall, if you're looking to get out of a bad asset, if you're having financial hardship and potentially facing foreclosure, a short sale is overall a good option to look at.